welcome back to another video. Today we are doing yet another horse show. So this horse show is actually at the barn where we exist, and it's another schooling show, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited because a actual dressage judge is gonna be giving us some scores, and that's what I'm most interested in. It's really bright out because it's like 8 in the morning, but it's not that early as far as horse shows go, so that's good. Just like the last video, we're going to be doing one jumping round and one dressage round. Dressage comes first. It's going to be the same dressage test as last time. So I'm really interested to see how we can improve, or how we have improved. I have not ridden him because I was on vacation for a week, so that's going to be interesting as well. Yeah, so I will check back in when we're at the barn. Here we are. We're relatively well groomed. I mean, it's not perfect, but this is about as good as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna go tack him up, and then we're gonna get on and start warming up.
Okay, so let's get into my warm-up. I believe that a good warm-up is really important to having a good ride. So we start at the walk and we do a bunch of little circles where I'm just asking him to get back on his hind end more and stuff like that. Eventually they're gonna turn into mini walk pirouettes. As you can see, we got about a step there, and we're gonna get a halfway decent quarter of one right there. Then it's on to the trot. My trot warm-up is long, low, stretchy, soft, not too quick, just really trying to get him to relax down into it. He'll pop his head up sometimes, and I'll just ask him, hey, let's sink back down, let's be calm, because I don't need any anxiety, like you saw there. So someone was up on the hill, as you'll see later in this clip, so I kind of shortened my reins. I was like, okay, let's just relax. We don't need to be super tight. We're just gonna go by it again. My inside leg is important. Just focus on the inside. And we were doing good until he said, oh my god, no. And it wasn't like a major spook, it wasn't dirty or anything, but I had to ask the person to get down from the hill, and we just stood there and watched. As you can see, the person wasn't doing anything wrong. We just had a mini tantrum, and that's fine. Horses are funny creatures a lot of the times. Okay, so here we are in the ring. I did do a canter warm-up, of course. It was very short, and I unfortunately did not get it on video because basically that spook happened, and I had to go in the ring, so I did 2 quick canters on each side, and we went in. He is going to be very tight during this round. He's going to be very jiggy, very antsy. We're not going to hit our geometry as much as I would have liked. However, that's okay. You'll see he does start to settle throughout the round, and I am able to push his neck out longer, which is what we want. He's going to spook a little bit right here, as you can see. That corner has ghosts. It's okay. Every horse sees ghosts in that corner. This is the same exact test that I did during my first show, and it was about, I think, a week and a half apart. So, as you can see, there is gonna be some improvement. If you go back and watch that other video, which I will link, we are going to have much better geometry, and he's a little bit more relaxed. Even though we had that spook, which is interesting. I think it was just first show jitters that I get, and you know, horses get that a lot as well. Now, there's not a ton to say. I mean, I'm not getting my corners as much as I would like. I would like his neck to be a little longer. We were a little late on that canter transition, in my opinion. I wanted to get it at A. Technically, we got it between A and F, so it was still fine. We got our canter all the way, and he did not want to break down to the trot, but we did eventually. Now, he is a very funny horse. He is so good. He does so many good things, but he's a little emotional sometimes, which is fine, but that also contributed a little bit to this test. The walk work is okay. Definitely should have been pushing him forward more. You're gonna see that throughout the entirety of this test. I mean, we weren't really tracking up as much as I would have liked. We did track up a little bit in some places, so I can't really complain. We are doing a free walk across the diagonal right now, and this is where he really started to kind of relax and realize, okay, this is fine. And so when he started to relax and let go of that tension, I finally started to push him forward during the second half of my test. Which, should I have done it during the first half of my test? Yes. Would it have probably helped him relax? Also yes. But hindsight is 20/20. Now here we are, we're going off into the trot. As you can see, I'm actually starting to push him forward. I'm gonna push him a little too far forward and we're gonna break to the canter, but I'd rather have a horse more in front of my leg than behind it. As you can see, we broke to the canter right there, which I was super upset about, but we have a much better quality trot. He's using his hind end more, he's using his back more. It's still not perfect, it's still not the quality that I would like to present, but horses is good, it's bad, it's ugly, and I'm gonna show all of it on my channel because I think we need to normalize doing that more. We pick up the canter transition, it was pretty good. We go a little far out in our canter circle, but it's still kind of a circle. It was a little square in the beginning, but we recovered okay. And then we're almost at the end of my test. We are cantering haunches in. We're working on straightness right now because that's what I am struggling with the most. We have the nice trot. We skip that corner because who needs corners? And then we are going to go cross the diagonal, hit X, go straight, halt, salute. Overall, looking back, the test was not as bad as I thought it was, so I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm gonna say I'm not later, but I think it was okay-ish, so I'll give it like a C.
So, I did my dressage test. It did not go well. Overall, he was super tight because of his spooking. But I kept a lid on things, and we did it. So, okay, so I just got my dressage score back, and I got a 71 point something, or a 28. She's being very kind, but she's like judging everyone the same. So it will be interesting to see where I fall in the division, but I'm just a lot happier with how untense I was, and I was much more relaxed even when things were going terribly wrong.
Now it is time for everyone's favorite part, the show jumping round. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys watching it all the way through, and even past the dressage to get to the jumping. Now we're gonna jump this fence towards us, and this ring isn't that small, but it feels like it when you're jumping. Now I'm just trying to let him go at a better pace this time. We are still also working on our lead changes, so we did not get that change, but if you noticed from our last show video, I'm letting him roll a little bit more. He's longer in the neck, which is going to lead to us getting better distances. Now, of course, we do mess up on some of them because I'm not perfect, but we just overall do so much better with all of these distances. Now, because of the level I am at, there's no combinations or anything like that, and no really strongly related distances like a 1 stride or a 2 stride, but overall it's pretty good. As you can see there, we are cantering haunches in. Once again, like I mentioned, we're working on straightness now, because that is what I'm struggling with. Yes, I was supposed to jump that fence twice. No, I did not get eliminated because I jumped the course wrong. We got pretty good. We technically got the fastest time, but this is a combined test, so it doesn't really matter. It's just about going clear and clean.
Can't tell if you can see the color, but blue, we won our division. Yeah, it was pretty good. Jump round was pretty good. We were allergic to one side of the ring. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with how today went. Oh, it's windy. Yeah, it's really windy, as you can tell. So, he was a very good boy with that as well.
Here is the photo we took afterwards. I was so happy and so proud of him.
Okay, so I just came back. I left the ribbon in my car on accident. I was gonna put it in here, but that's okay. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I gotta say, I'm really happy with how we did. I know we made some mistakes, but that's to be expected. I mean, that's why we're going to all these schooling shows and all that stuff, because I want to be able to get to know him and know what I'm gonna do with my anxiety and what he might do just as a horse. So that way, when we go to rated shows and we spend that money, we have the best chance of doing really well. I, of course, at some point am going to need to update my photo wall to include some photos of him, but I want to buy some cute photos at shows and have people take some cute photos at shows, and then they'll go here. I'm also thinking about adding another section up in here where I'm going to get cute show photos of all the horses that I've shown on, get them printed, get nice frames for them, and frame them up there. Our next show is a strict jumper show. We are going to be doing the 85s. I think we're going to start with the 75s and then move up to the 85s, which is about 2.9-ish if I remember correctly. So I'm hoping by the end of the season we'll move up to the 90s or the meters. I think it's very possible. But once again, we are going to be focusing on the eventing side of things. So I'm going to school some cross country soon. And pretty soon it's going to be our first show in May. So if you want to see how we continue to progress, because we're doing better every single day, please subscribe down below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you have any questions or any comments, leave them down below. I love to read them. They're really just help me want to keep making videos and documenting my progress as a chronically ill equestrian trying to make it up the levels. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, it's dangerous, so don't die out there.